Hi, it's James from Hidden Depths Coaching. I hope your week's going well. What I thought I would talk about is, the difference between positive thinking and telling yourself the truth. A lot of time everybody keeps talking about remain positive, keep positive. I'm all for positive thinking. In fact, I'm a very positive guy. But if you're using, just like positive affirmations and trying to be positive when you've got something to deal with, it'll not last. That's like me just sitting here saying, there's no weeds in my garden, there's no weeds in my garden. All the positive thinking in the world isn't going to pull the weeds out of my garden. I need to deal with that myself. So I need to get the root of that and find out why, I need to keep lifting myself so much. If you need to keep pushing yourself, it's because there's something you need to deal with. There's a lie there that you need to uncover and find out, why you're disempowering yourself so much. And I looked at the three main emotions, right? When we get fearful, it makes us unleash a couple of internal emotions. The first one is usually a bit of disappointment, and then there's got doubt and there's got worry. So at some time in our life we've experienced this, this disappointment, this doubt and this worry, and then you'll start to apply things like positive thinking to try and get yourself over it, rather than actually going back and questioning why you felt disappointed and why you doubted yourself or why you were worried in the first place. And a lot of people that I've been doing that with lately, these disappointments started, sometimes before people were even 10, 15, 13. The disappointments are going back that far. So here I'll describe what it does to you, right, and how you need to deal with that disappointment, right? And the first thing is, let's say that disappointment was a carton of milk, right? And I like to try and simplify things in your mind, right? So say that disappointment was a carton of milk. So if you went to the fridge and that carton of milk was 3 days out of date, would you drink it? Of course you wouldn't, but even just the thought of drinking sour milk just, makes everybody that I say it to goes, oh my God, that's stinking. I don't think I could do that. Well, that's a wee bit like disappointment, right? So let's say you felt disappointed about something, right? Even 3 days out of date. So as soon as you felt that disappointment, it was fine. It was something you had to take responsibility, work through, and move on. But you didn't. You held on to that disappointment, right? So you let that control you. Then even 3 days later, it started to really smell. And what happens is you start to live through your life always feeling like a bit of a disappointment. But what you don't understand is the longer you leave it, the worse it becomes. That disappointment, you imagine a carton of milk that's been left for a year, 2 years, 10 years, it's going to be absolutely rotten. And that's the same as that disappointment. And here's what happens. It's going to keep getting worse. It's going to get, the more achievements you have, the more success you have, you're just going to sprinkle it with disappointment because you're never ever going to appreciate how well you've done because you're so hard on yourself. So anybody that feels really, really hard on yourself, it's because, you've got a disappointment, an underlying disappointment that you've never dealt with. And you need to look at that and say, that's not me. And I said this to somebody today, it's like, imagine you're going to a wedding, right? You put on like this best suit, like a Gucci suit, and it looked amazing, right? And you felt great when you wore it. But if that suit, if you put on, you smelled the corner of it, and it stunk of sour milk, would you wear it? And everybody says the same. No, of course they would. They'd go and pull a neck suit on and go and wear that, because they would feel more comfortable in it. Well, that disappointment, that achievement, that's like you that Gucci suit's like all the stuff that you've worked towards, the promotions, the physical achievements you've made, the relationships, even the bad experiences that you've been through and you've conquered, right? Every time you do that, it makes you a better person. But if you still attach that sour smell to it, that disappointment, then you don't get any of the appreciation out of it. So this is where I'm very, very strong on this. I'm all for positive thinking. But first of all, if you need to keep pushing yourself, there's three things that you need to look at. You need to ask yourself why you're disappointed, why you doubt yourself, and why you worry. And you'll find out that you've been doing it for a long, long time. And then just question yourself and say, that disappointment, that doubt, that worry is not going to get better through time. I need to realise that isn't me anymore. And maybe that disappointment, that doubt's led for you to be a wee bit more cautious in your life. Maybe made you do different things, take on different challenges, but now it's time to start appreciating your life. And to do that, you've got to realise that some of the feelings you've got, some of the disappointments you've got, some of the worries, some of the doubts, they're really out of date. And positive thinking's not going to get rid of them. Actually, understanding that they're there, taking responsibility for them, that it's not you, and then appreciating yourself for what you've done, that will restore your faith, and then you'll start to feel better. And then from there, be as positive as you like, and it will grow and grow and grow. But don't try and grow problems, you need to pull them out and deal with them. Anyway, this is James from Hidden Depths Coaching. Next seminar's on the Sunday the 4th of October. Not many tickets left for that, but if you look for one, you can email me at info.hiddendepthscoaching.com. Thanks, bye.